And we are live from the bunker. It's Max, Alex and Owen at ringside for what should be a titanic main event. Magnum Opus will face Blaze and O'Grady tonight for the N.E.W Tag Team Championship of the world.
Yeah, but to kick things off, this man has a challenge.
From Tacoma, Washington, weighing in at 205 pounds, the Great.
Zulite the Great in an open challenge match, false count anywhere. The professional hardcore wrestler, still relatively new here in N.E.W, Owen, but a great track record in this kind of match environment.
Yeah, of course, putting out this challenge earlier in the week, and it's Yamashita Kushida who has answered the call.
Yeah, the Beastmaster, the former Lion Tamer, the man with the shovel hands, will go one-on-one versus Zulite the Great here tonight. This will not be pretty, not for the faint-hearted. This is your kind of party, in hardcore style, false count anywhere. What do you make of Zulite the Great?
Well, he's remained undefeated so far by questionable means. I mean, he brought in some brass knuckles hidden away in his match against Kwan to come out victorious.
And his opponent, from Tianjin, China, weighing in at 280 pounds, the Beastmaster, Yamashita Kushida.
Yamashita Kushida, the Beastmaster, the former Ringmaster, the former Lion Tamer, has created quite a reputation for himself already here in N.E.W.
Well, Kushida has answered this call of Zulite. I mean, Zulite wants to prove that he is the most hardcore wrestler here in N.E.W. It's quite a bold statement. There's many that have stepped up so far to try and prove him wrong.
Yeah, Kushida, being one of the kings of Chinese strong style, is not going to like the ego being shown by Zulite the Great, that's for sure. I don't think he has any particular designs to be known as a hardcore wrestler per se, but he's certainly one of the toughest guys in the locker room, that there is no doubt. This could be a great way. Yeah, Kushida is, yeah.
Certainly willing to use the false count anywhere rule set. With it being in place, that's no question there. May not need it with those strong hands though.
Yeah, those spade-like hands. Watch out for the chops, the hard strikes, and the swift knees.
Bob Shatopa refereeing this matchup. Have to follow these guys around. May not have to with a chop like that from Kushida.
Yeah, just sieve-like iron hands. Oh, hard knee there from Zulite. This may be his toughest challenge to date here. Oh, swift right hand.
Kushida was ready for it,
elbow.
That elbow.
Beautiful spinning elbow there by Zulite the Great. Swift left hand again. The southpaw going to work here. Kick to the midsection. Second shot there.
Momentum in this matchup.
Kushida.
Perhaps starting to change. Kushida still trying to fight out of it though.
Swift elbows again, right back to the midsection. Oh, hard right hand. And again, you see all that protection around that right hand. Kushida. Oh, Bob Shatopa takes a tumble.
Protection, Shatopa better watch himself.
Irish whip, hard shot there by Zulite. Atomic drop. Bob has recovered fairly quickly. Zulite now in trouble. Yamashita Kushida. Big reversal there by Zulite.
Yeah, reverse DDT, sending Kushida down into the mat.
GB8 neck wrench. Zulite the Great trying to work on those core muscles, wear his opponent down. Stiff right hands again, as I was saying before. That flurry of offense, that bandaging around Kushida's arm, it's not really due to injury, it's to protect himself and his opponent from the sheer
velocity of the strike.
Thank you, Owen. Yeah, big back body drop.
It's a hard part of the body to be hit with, and the speed and strength Kushida strikes with.
I've seen this guy crush a melon with his one hand. It's terrifying.
We've seen it in many forms of combat where people have broken arms and legs upon striking people. That is exactly the reason for that protection on Kushida's arm.
Stiff forearms, clubs to the back. And the spine by Zulite the Great. False count anyway, rope play will not apply. When it gets a one count from Bob Shatopa.
Yeah, but it's clearly starting to pick up the momentum once again against Kushida, who stops him. Gut wrench!
Beautiful gut wrench suplex. Zero distance, beautiful delivery. Kushida now with that sleeper
Oh,
hold.
we've seen this before, Owen. This is one Kushida matches.
And again, no rope breaks. Zulite can't get to him anyway. Can't quite spin around.
What a
Escapes.
stunner. Zulite had to think on his feet and delivered that beautiful stunner to calm Kushida off him.
I mean, you see people flailing in that sleeper, but that just shows how well locked in he had it. Zuli could not arc either way to the ropes.
The only thing he could do was drop down. Atomic Bulldog there by by Kushida. The Beastmaster on the top rope.
We all know where this could end up. Zuli in a world of trouble.
Oh, beautiful crossbody. Hooks the leg. 2. It's over. Yamashita Kushida, the Beastmaster, the first man in N.E.W. to beat Zulite the Great. Tonight, Erwin, he cashed a check with his mouth he just couldn't cash.
I wonder what's next for Zulite the Great, now that he has been defeated on his path to prove that he is the greatest hardcore wrestler here. Kushida serving him a well overdue
Here is
loss.
your winner, the Beastmaster, Yamashita Kushida.
It's exactly what Kushida needed. Just to remind people exactly what he's capable of. What a great way to kick off Brawl.
Absolutely incredible way to kick off Brawl. We'll be right back with a Gargantuathon of Greatness match. Goldman there clearly having issues with Snake.
Yeah, of course, Snake being the representative of the world champion, Vega a solid ace in the hole member, one half of the tag team champions of Magnum Opus. Clearly some negotiations being held between the boss and the mastermind.
The GGOG Battle Royal is about to kick off, and we all know that music.
The following contest is an 8-man battle royal. Making his way to the ring from Osaka, Japan, weighing in at 230 pounds, Kobayashi.
Kobayashi the Master at the Rising Sun, the Gargantuathon randomizer has struck again, Owen. What a pick, Kobayashi.
Absolutely incredible pick. Each time the randomizer has thrown in a massive surprise. I mean, let's not forget last week's main event. Maria Diaz shocking the world in her second match on her night that she debuted. She lost that tag team match, but she went on to win a triple threat Extreme Rules match.
Yeah, it just goes to show you this randomizer, this GGOG, the golden ticket, essentially the prize for any title shot within the company of your choosing. It is quite the prize to fight for. Everyone's involved. The next chapter awaits.
Oh yeah, the question is who's next. I mean, this is the entire roster. Only a few names have been crossed off so far. Next man is Kwan. Well, this is going to be a hard-hitting affair.
And from Kenya, weighing in at 236 pounds, Kwan.
Well, Owen, this went from potentially interesting to downright explosive in about 3 seconds flat. Kobayashi and Kwan in the same battle royal. This is gonna be intense.
Could indeed be intense. Two very volatile substances, very hard hitting in their striking game, very tough in their grappling offense, almost very similar.
I've got to be totally honest.
Characteristics.
Sorry to interrupt there, Erwin. I've got to be totally honest. I've been wanting to see a match between Kwan and Kobayashi for as long as Kwan has been in N.E.W. And tonight, alright, it's not going to be a one-on-one, but they're going to share the same ring. They're going to fight in the same air.
Of course, this gargantuan of greatness does not care for the divisions we have here. It is literally anyone on the roster, completely chosen at random, which brings you such things like this, which we wouldn't normally see outside of perhaps grudge matches, which of course wouldn't occur against such respectful opponents. I wouldn't have thought.
No, you wouldn't think so, but this is exactly what I love about the GGOG, when it is every man for himself and woman. But my word, what a tournament it's been so far.
Here's a man with something to prove and a way to prove it.
From Bangor, Maine, weighing in at 149 pounds, the Prodigy.
The Prodigy, the man who's finally started to live up to his name, undoubtedly coming off one of the best streaks of his career, was one match away from becoming the United Kingdom champion, a bit in a losing effort. It was tremendous effort nonetheless from the Prodigy. Can he go one better today, Erwin? Get one step closer to a golden ticket.
Well, I have made note of this time and time again, ever since he got rid of that attitude where he thought he was better than everyone and realised there really was a lot more that he had to learn in that ring. He has really knuckled down and the improvement has shown.
I'd have to agree. The Prodigy has been on fine form, could be considered, dare I say it, a favourite in this one, considering his run of form as of late. Certainly more ring time than both Kwan and Kobayashi at the moment.
Yeah, but there are plenty more people to be involved here. We're the next contender in this matchup, as everyone here eagerly does. We want to thank you wherever you're joining us. I feel I've missed out saying that in quite some time. It's been such a rushed show as of late. So very quickly put together. Condensed our time trying to improve our format. We know that music as well. Our new European champion has been thrown in the mix.
Well, that's
what that did for
interesting.
Akane Matsuda.
That is interesting. Hannibal Jacobs, the current European champion.
Descending from the skies.
What an entrance. If Jackson Pollock and Alfred Hitchcock had a baby, the result would be Hannibal Jacobs.
The Hawkman has landed, the European champion. What a hard-fought steel cage match it was to get that championship.
Yeah, it's great to see the European Championship back, Erwin. It's going to be interesting. But I said that at the beginning. Kwan's also in this match, a former European champion. We know it is no secret that Kwan holds designs to hold that title again. But I've got a question for you here, Erwin. If Hannibal Jacobs wins tonight and progresses in the Gargantuan, wins the whole damn thing, and is already a champion, he could be very, very close to being a dual champion here in N.E.W.
It's a very good point. Akane and Matsuda in the same boat, but hold the in regards to the highest women's championship there is here in N.E.W. and would arguably not bother trying to get the junior. However, as a European champion, you would think if Hannibal Jacobs were to go through this, he would indeed go for that world championship again.
And that would be a first in N.E.W.
Indeed would.
A lot on the line here for these competitors here tonight.
Referee not entering the ring, which means there are still more competitors to come. And wow, this is just getting harder and harder as it gets on.
From Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 249 pounds, Crazy Hammer.
Well, I would say the odds of injuries in this match have just increased about tenfold. The veteran, the Japanese Hall of Famer, Crazy Hammer, in the best shape, arguably, of his tenure here in N.E.W. He has really hit the gym as of late. He wants that one final run, Erwin, and who will tell him it can't be done?
I'm just really thankful that this is not a false count anywhere elimination or anything like that, for the injuries would be a lot higher, almost guaranteed. Thankfully this is an over-the-top battle royale situation. Eliminations only by dumping your opponent over that top rope.
Absolutely incredible shape Crazy Hammer has got himself into. He's really leaned up. I think it's the best shape I have ever seen Crazy Hammer in, Erwin.
Incredible shape, especially for his age.
Absolutely. An inspiration to us all.
Again, the speed and intensity that he can still wrestle at. Indeed. Tribute to what you can do with your body when you put your mind to it. And that music means another one of our junior division gets a chance to prove themselves here tonight. The new school, old school.
And from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 290 pounds, Scott Burns.
Oh hell yes! This kid is a thoroughbred, Scott Burns. Keep an eye on this name. I promise you, this kid is gonna do huge things someday. Future world champion in the making, no doubt about it. Is this the night we make the name Scott Burns?
He's added to that slogan, always cool school. Scott Burns has recently started teaming with the Dog, but his former tag team partner, who was more interested in singles competition, Kobayashi, will meet him here tonight. I mean, gotta believe it'll be relatively friendly, but still competitive between the two.
Yeah, you've got to wonder if there was any hard feelings between Burns and Kobayashi, though I know there's a great deal of mutual respect between the two, but there's always that question of doubt when teams break up.
As far as Scott Burns, he said that Kobayashi was fine with it, although we've not heard anything on it from Kobayashi. He does tend to remain fairly silent and just accept his matches. Willing to prove himself any opportunity, as is Crazy Hammer. He's been known for that in the past as well.
This is going to be an interesting matchup. This is too close to call.
So many great names. This Gargantuan of greatness is truly...
Oh, wait a minute.
Dragging names out of the woodwork. He's just been in a match.
From Tianjin, China, weighing in at 280 pounds, the Beastmaster, Yamashita Kushida.
Well, for the second time tonight enters the Beastmaster. He beat Zulite the Great earlier tonight, the first man to do so in N.E.W. It could end up being a very good night indeed for the Beastmaster.
But we saw last week, as I said earlier, Maria Diaz having to run double duty as a result of Goldman's Gargantuan of greatness. It would seem Yamashita Kushida has been dealt the same card here tonight. And against swell of talent here. It's going to be hard for him to have recovered that quickly.
Yeah, Kushida's not going to be 100% after that hard-fought affair against Zulite the Great. It's a great point, Erwin. God, there's a hell of a lot of talent in that ring. Only
So
one
much
man.
choice.
Only one man can
Cannot pick
progress.
a favourite. That music. Certainly pointing out nobody's favourite.
From Denver, Colorado, weighing in at 220 pounds, Marty.
The master of the Denver Crab.
Perhaps nobody's favourite, as I just said. Of course, perhaps guilt by association, hanging around with Franco, who's definitely redeveloped a chip on his shoulder as of late.
I mean, come on, Franco and Marty, they're all Americans, Erwin. They represented their country at the highest level of this sport. They deserve the respect that they demand.
And as the Eliminators, they've been keen to try and get that respect. Marty, of course, going solo here tonight in this Battle Royale.
Well, we have Olympic standard in that ring. Look at the amount of bodies.
Absolute chaos.
Well, don't
Amen.
expect any clean calls through this one, ladies and gentlemen, because this is going to be an absolute cluster until we start thinning the numbers a little bit.
Scott Burns close to an instant elimination there. Hannibal Jacobs trying to get rid of Kwan. Oh, so a drop kick there from Scott Burns. Hannibal Jacobs could be getting Kwan out of the equation there. Kwan managing to save himself.
Yeah, corkscrew dragon knee drag there by Marty. Oh, stiff forearm there by Kushida. Oh, right in front of us.
Okay.
Oof. Well, as these things generally go, he's meant starting to tail
Prodigy
off.
on the outside here.
Yeah, I remember when Prodigy started coming down to the ring, I thought this may have been a four-way and I called him the favourite. I don't think he's the favourite anymore.
Oh, Scott
with all due
Burns
respect.
hanging
Oh,
on.
goodbye, Scott Burns. That is a shock for me.
Kobayashi with a knee to the back. Oh, the Prodigy almost suffering the same fate, but managing to get a kick to the face.
Yeah, Machida Kushida taking out Burns. That's a big shock. A lot of pedigree does Scott Burns, but so do a lot of these men. I mean, we've got former world champions in that ring, Erwin.
Yeah, right.
Oh, well, again, just being thrown around there.
Swell of talent just exploding in this ring. Crazy Hammer risking elimination now. Trying to be knocked off. Oh! Hannibal Jacobs. Oh! I thought he saved him, but delivered the death blow to the outside.
Yeah, hard right hand there by Hannibal Jacobs, taking out the veteran Crazy Hammer. And we are down to 6. Stiff right hand there by Kushida onto Mari. Kwan in the corner trying to regather some momentum.
Kobayashi trying to aid
Oh, bye-bye, Prodigy.
Jacobs, and he does, dumping the Prodigy to the floor.
We are down to 5. Men are starting to drop like flies here. One of these men will go forward into the GGOG.
5 men left.
The gargantuan of Goldman's insanity. A golden ticket. A
Kushida,
championship
Kobayashi,
opportunity of their choosing.
Jacobs, Marty and Kwan all still in this match. Well, perhaps not for long.
Well, right now, Erwin, in the ring, I would say the favourite has to be Hannibal Jacobs, and I'm going for that purely on
Oh
experience.
yeah, definitely has the history here in N.E.W. of getting the job done. The European champion again, Kushida is probably the lowest on that list simply because he's already been in a match, but we saw how Maria Diaz turned that around.
Let's not count out the other veteran in this match. Kobayashi.
Kobayashi and Marty,
Yeah, I mean, Marty, yeah, certainly no newbie either.
who has been taking it to Kobayashi for this.
Period, super kick. God, what a super kick by Marty. Oh, Kwan is taken out. I think that was the Beastmaster.
Yeah,
Yes, it was. Kushida's out. Kwan took him out. What a clothesline. Right over the top rope.
Oh,
Spine buster by Jacobs. With a double A action.
Kobayashi now looking to eliminate Marty.
Oh.
Marty dumped over the top rope, holding on to the bottom.
Yeah, Marty holding on for his life here.
Managed to break free. Oof.
Remember, this is only the first round for these guys.
Oh, clothesline. Marty's out. And a Hannibal DDT.
We are down to 3. It is Kwan Jacobs and Kobayashi. The current European champion currently. Oh, Tiger Suplex. What an overhead there by Jacobs.
Wants to finish the job on Kwan, who's been giving quite a fight throughout this match.
Yeah, Kwan, remember, still in the junior division there, in the least experience in this matchup by some way, has managed to get down to the final 3, but is in serious trouble here at the hands of Hannibal Jacobs.
European champion just eliminating Kwan, throwing him over the top rope in quite a fashion there.
Yeah, vicious by Hannibal Jacobs. He may be unorthodox, he may be a little bit kooky, but he gets the job done. That is why he's a multiple-time world champion.
My experience has proven the factor here tonight. It's down to 2 of the most experienced when we started this match.
2 of the most respected are in
Kobayashi and Hannibal Jacobs.
Without a doubt, 2 of the most respected men in the locker room today, in Hannibal Jacobs and Kobayashi.
Kobayashi could be looking to go though. Hold on to that top rope.
Like a dart over the top rope. Kobayashi hanging on for dear life here.
Desperately holding on. Hannibal Jacobs unrelenting though, just trying to tilt that body weight. Cannot. Kobayashi escapes.
Hard shot to the spine there. Kick to the midsection again. Hannibal Jacobs tries to get the cut of Kobayashi, blocks.
Gets him up for a suplex though.
Oh, hard suplex there by Jacobs. Beautiful counter.
Oh, what a line! Oh, Kobayashi holds on.
Hold on by the skin of his teeth. 1 finger on the rope. Save Kobayashi.
He is though.
At least for a second. Big backdrop by Jacobs. Continues the assault.
Wrist lock applied into a hammerlock. Oh,
stiff elbow right into the jaw
by Kobayashi. Oh, went for the rising sun. Block there by Jacobs.
Just the foot just pushed quickly down, and Jacobs with a clothesline.
As simple and as effective as it needed to be. Hannibal Jacobs, the veteran, the current European champion, moves forward in the GGOG.
Well, your question could very well come true. The European champion could be very well on his way to that golden ticket and very well on his way to another world championship shot.
That is 2 champions now, Erwin. 2 champions in the exact same position in different divisions. Akane Mitsuda and Hannibal Jacobs currently hold all the cards here in N.E.W. 1 match away from guaranteed dual championships.
Well, there you see it. The Los Familia having more discussions about the mysterious Lobo Mysterioso. And we still have no real information about that feud, Erwin.
On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 547 pounds, the Gangster and Tyler, the Hit Squad.
How much of that will be a factor here tonight when they go against the tag team veterans here tonight in the Hit Squad, trying to regain some little momentum on their quest for the N.E.W. Tag Team Championships. Tonight is a huge, huge test. The 5-time N.E.W. Tag Team Champions Los Luchadores stand in their way. But Erwin, big factor. Los Luchadores are on a losing streak. Has there ever been a better time for the Hit Squad?
Arguably both of these teams on a losing streak. This open challenge set forth last week by the Gangster went to Nathan Goldman's office and got this sorted, and it was Los Luchadores that would answer the call.
At a combined weight of 460 pounds, Gabriel Gonzalez and Jose Gonzalez, the Luchadors.
Los Luchadores. Of course, not on the winning side either this Extreme Rules match. Essentially one team may revive their momentum here as a result. This could get very intense. It's been quite some time since we've actually seen tornado action in the tag division. All four men come and go as they please in that ring. Pinfalls and submissions must happen within the confines of those ropes. Straight to work. Hard to tell which one's which, although they do have different coloured masks now, which somewhat helps. They actually have their initials on the boots, but at this camera angle there is not a chance we're going to see that. York in trouble, but Gonzalez left alone. Going for a kendo stick on the outside. Shot to the gut. Coming to the aid of Tyler York. Those kendo sticks driven into the spine. York now. Trying to come to the aid of Gangster, but both getting spinning heel kicked to the mat. The hit squad now trying to explode back. Again, this is a serious amount of pride. This is a old school feeling that winning is important here in N.E.W. Don't get me wrong, but losing isn't exactly the end of the world. You can dust yourself off, try again, but for these, I feel like that win has got to start, and start soon to get that momentum. Spinebuster on the outside. Just wanting to prove they're not losers, essentially. Radix has been called backstage. Hopefully will join me again soon as the chaos ensues here. Gonzalez now the ladder to the Gangster. And baseball bat on the other side. Tyler York crashing into the chairs after a strike to the leg. Mixed look for both teams here. Straight into our tech desk. Gonzalez going back to that ladder, blocked by the Gangster before he could utilise it. Laying in those strikes. Tyler York now on the other side. Starting to capitalise. Not looking good for Los Luchadores now. Spinebuster. What Bob Chateau can do is watch from the centre of the ring, because pinfalls and submissions do not matter on the outside here. All that's going on is a bruising, but now the Gangster's back in the ring. Tyler York was going to go help him, changed his mind, decided to bring the other luchador into the ring. Trying to keep an eye on him, but staying close to the action, but it may have backfired. The hit squad in trouble now. Tag team offense. Just a calamity of moves. Gangster, trying to fight back. Pop-up dropkick. Los Luchadores on a roll. Gangster though still trying to fight back, but he's in a handicap match here essentially until Tyler York recovers on the outside. And it may not be soon enough too. Three amigos, and Tyler York gets taken out as soon as he comes back in the ring with that baseball slide. Gangster though here, still fighting back on a neck breaker. Oh. Tony trying to take it to the outside. Gonzalez Buster. Tony Hawk being conscious right there with the gangster with the Dragon Sleeper in. Rope breaks don't matter. I think Gonzalez trying to get a grip there so he can pull himself out. The gangster losing grip. Tense action here. Oof. Hard shot. Gangster again. Going straight back to that submission game. Sharpshooter locked in quickly. Blocked by Gonzalez. Oof. Oof. Tony Hawk. What's this? What a slam straight on the concrete, not even on the mat. Meanwhile, oh, the gangster nearly picking up the 3 in the ring. Alabama slam. I could just about do it. Tony Hawk's got the offense on the outside, just about. And the Hit Squad have picked up a huge victory here tonight. Well, they asked for this match, they wanted to prove that they've still got it, and perhaps it's just that old school hardcore environment that pays them dividends, but they've certainly proven that they can still win a match. Luchadores may have to go back to the drawing board, however. That's Ruth will be back after a short break.
And Tyler, you're the Hit Squad.
Extended event of the year coming back to us soon.
Making his way to the ring from San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 290 pounds, Dallas Rage.
Dallas Rage, one member of the EOD, in action here tonight against Zach Fuller, a UK rankings match here in N.E.W. on Brawl. Rage looking to regain some momentum here as of late, here in N.E.W. Can the big guy, the enforcer from EOD, make an impact?
Many are eager to face Grime, another surprising prospect here in our rankings.
And his opponent, accompanied by Brad Morse. And from Hackensack, New Jersey, weighing in at 220 pounds, Zach Fuller.
Zach Fuller and Brad Morse, somewhat unpopular team right now here in N.E.W, I think it has to be said, but certainly on a hot run of form, Irving. I mean, Zach Fuller and Dallas Rage, two completely different competitors here, two completely conflicting styles. Who would you say one-on-one holds an advantage here.
Well, I would argue Dallas Rage. I mean, Zach Fuller is a perfectly capable wrestler in that ring, but I think his edge lies with the experience of Brad Morse being at ringside. Zach Fuller, of course, recently turning his back on Wade Nelson. Now wanting to prove himself. His new moniker. Quick grapple there, sweeps the leg of Dallas Rage. On straight into an armbar.
Armbar submission by Fuller, well countered there by Dallas Rage, hard right hands.
Try to lock this up and slow it down after that quick start there from Zach Fuller. Flint getting in between them, don't know how wise that is. Deep trying to break that hold. Oof.
Shoulder barge there by Rage.
Nope.
Kicks the midsection, blocked.
Yeah, those kicks.
Knee drag.
Well scouted by Zach Fuller there. Dallas, struggling to get that distance to gain his offense. Fuller just closing that gap and going straight back to that wrestling acumen that he has. Deeply technical base.
Head scissors and a strong elbow there by Fuller, who will have the speed advantage in this one, and I think that's clear. I think you're absolutely right about Rage and his power game, but if Fuller can keep Rage on the ground and keep that speed up, I think he stands every chance in this one.
Of course, no other members of EOD at ringside because of their essentially guarding Goldman backstage.
That's a good point. Brad Morse is in the corner of Fuller here tonight. Sit out spinebuster by Dallas Rage.
Running back into this game. Oof. Did not opt for the submission, too close to the ropes. Powerbomb. Dallas Rage starting to pick up momentum once again. Zach Fuller's pretty much had it all since the start of this match.
Rage Irish whips against the ropes.
Oof.
Hard elbow there by Fuller. Great counter, forearm smash takes down Rage. Shoulder barge by Rage, great counter. Oh, stiff forearm there by Zach Fuller. You heard that one from up here.
Dallas Rage. Northern Lights.
Northern Lights suplex by Fuller. Kick to the heart there. Dallas Rage armbar. Armbar submission. There we go. Rope break. Good call there by the referee.
Yeah, this is just one-on-one rules. Rope breaks do apply. Zach Fuller again just has that speed advantage. Dallas Rage needs to find a way to counter that and counter it fast. Using his own weight against him, monkey flipping him over into the corner. Rage is not faring well in this matchup here. Perhaps a little preoccupied with the protection of Goldman in his mind.
Big suplex there by Fuller.
Big body drop by Rage, who is still in this fight. Can't count him out of it, that's for sure. Big elbow drop to follow suit.
Right to the heart by Dallas Rage. Looking for a camel clutch here.
Wearing down that spine, just diving onto it.
Hard shots to the head by Rage. They rack up a 10 spot here. Boom, there we go. 10 shots to the head right on that turn post. Stiff elbow right to the skull.
Hang on, Brad Morse trying to unhook that turnbuckle padding. Distracting Flint here. Fuller yet again gaining the advantage. Over Rage going for a pin.
2.
Not quite a 2, nearly. Shows there is still quite a bit of fight in Rage. Dodges that kick. Walks into a headbutt. corner here. Brad Morse mouthing off now. And the crowd's disapproval. And full level.
Spinebuster there by Rage.
Dallas Rage is just fighting back into this thing every single time. Now prepped and waiting.
Oh! Backbreaker and elbow right across the heart by Rage. There it is.
A victory.
Dallas Rage with a hard-fought victory over Zach Fuller, but in the end, power beats speed here tonight.
Maybe just had to outlast the blast, but he did just that. Brad Morse looking a bit disappointed there.
But that's really good news for the EOD when they needed a victory here tonight, and Dallas Rage has got them right back on the winning streak. The enforcers for the boss, EOD, the winning streak has begun.
How do you ask someone if they've taken a vow of silence? Diaz just playing coy there.
Making his way to the ring from Juárez, Chihuahua, Mexico, weighing in at 220 pounds, Jose Gonzalez.
Juan Gonzalez, one member of Los Luchadores, of course, the mystery that stands between the Gonzalez family and the new luchador Lobo Mysterioso, has had a rippling effect throughout their entire family and indeed N.E.W. Tonight, Juan Gonzalez must be at his most focused if he will stand any chance against the Master of War.
Of course, he's already just been in an open challenge Extreme Rules match. He's had one match respite, but that is part of the new Extremes moniker. I mean, that's the Extremes people will go to try and get these championships. Los Luchadores unsuccessful in that Extreme Rules match. You've got to wonder how much that's going to affect Juan's mindset coming into this. And again, as you say, you've got to be on form when you're facing Warlord.
And his opponent from Akron, Ohio, weighing in at 300 pounds, Warlord.
The Lord of War, the Master of the Jackhammer, the 3-minute match specialist. There's no question, no doubt, who will have the power advantage here tonight.
This would be our main event spectacle, but of course our main event tonight, the tag team titles are on the line. Blazing O'Grady are taking on Magnum Opus. But this, definitely a close second. These two fight to get towards that title as now around that huge waste of Vegas. I think if anyone in the list of people could probably go toe-to-toe and perhaps slam Vega the amount of times Razor Parsons did, it would certainly be Warlord. However, Juan Gonzalez knows a lot of ways to win a match. This could certainly be an interesting scouting position for Vega for either of these two, even if they do make it to an opportunity against him. Oh! Quick start by
Crucified
here.
here.
Over and done with. Couldn't quite hook it in tight enough.
Pump handle slam, great shot there by the Warlord. Kick to the spine to Juan Gonzalez.
Again tried to get this match over and done with, perhaps knowing how dangerous Warlord is when he gets going. Oh, a counter there. Perhaps trying to coax Warlord outside of the ring. I don't know how wise that was. Regular rules involved in this matchup. Count out already beginning. Not sure what Gonzalez has planned on the outside, but he brought the fight there. Oh, jawbreaker. Oof. That shot from Warlord though. Count 7 already. Warlord decided to re-enter the ring. I think he was going to go back out, but saw that Gonzalez got back to his feet. Oh, another referee down. Flint taking the tumble this time. Couldn't get out of the way of Warlord. Gonzalez going for a pin regardless. I don't think he realised the
referee is down. Juan Gonzalez noticed too little too late, and by the time the referee was back up in position, Warlord kicked out, not even a 1.
Oh,
wait a minute.
Caught Gonzalez by the throat.
Oh, DDT uses his own weight against him, Owen. Great counter there by Juan Gonzalez.
Warlord
into the DDT.
again in trouble here. Gonzalez proving that size doesn't matter in his opponents. He knows how to fell trees like Warlord. Oh, Warlord has a counter or two. Caught a boot to the face to Gonzalez.
Kick to the calf there by the Warlord. Looking for
pump handle.
Oh, and there it is, connects. Hard shot there by the Warlord.
Takes a step back.
Prepping up, looking for the spear here, Owen.
I think he is.
There it is.
Right out of the corner, came a running.
And when you see one, you generally see the other with a Warlord. This could be a short night for Juan Gonzalez.
But indeed.
Jackhammer. Absolutely devastating. The pin. No, wait a minute. Holy hell.
Even after an Extreme Rules tag match with the Hit Squad, Juan Gonzalez somehow kicked out of a jackhammer moments after a spear.
Absolutely unbelievable resilience from the veteran Juan Gonzalez. Took a gut wrench for his
follow-a slam. It may have just been instinct. Gonzalez still looked groggy as he rolled to the outside there. Oh, managed to catch Warlord off there though. Escaping back into the ring. Oh, caught up on the rope though. Now caught up in the Warlord with a Uranagi.
Drop Uranagi there by the Warlord, going for the pin. 2. It's over.
Gonzalez perhaps making a wise choice of not annoying the Warlord anymore and taking the loss. Warlord advances in the world rankings. Oh! We're going to take a short break here before we return with our main event of the evening. The Men's Tag Team Championships on the line as Blaze and O'Grady are hopeful to dethrone the current champions magnum opus. But what a victory for the Warlord here tonight.
Here is your winner, Warlord.
back here for our main event of the evening. Tag Team Championships are on the line. Well, they've more than earned their opportunity at these titles, I would say. Blaze and O'Grady looking ready to go. It's arguably one of the toughest teams here in N.E.W.
Yeah, Blaze and O'Grady have been completely transformed since aligning themselves as tag team partners, Owen. I mean, a complete and utter change of form, a complete and utter change of attitude. Hell, even their styles have changed a little bit, and it's been nothing but good news for Blaze and O'Grady as of late. Tonight, they could go one step further and become the best tag team in the game if, and it's a big if, they can beat Magnum Opus.
Indeed, Blaze and O'Grady, arguably both, down on their luck when they decided to team up, and it's been quite the transformation for them, but many have come and many have fallen in the hands of Magnum Opus, much as a chagrin is for me to say so. Smith by their side here tonight, no sign of GBH, interestingly though.
I think he might be hidden behind Vega.
Oh yes. See it now. That just explains when a 6'2", 500-pounder is shadowed by a man.
Yeah, the current world champion, the monster, the dual champion at that. Vega won half of the tag team championships. Of course, also the world heavyweight champion will lead the march here tonight. His tag team partner, the former world heavyweight champion, the future of this business, Rick Weaver, alongside the icon GBH and the mastermind of it all, the guy who put this titanic group of talent together, the 7-time world champion, the New Japan Hall of Famer, the mastermind himself.
Team Blaze and O'Grady know they've got their work cut out for them here tonight. Not only the in-ring ability of Vega and Rick Weaver, but the outside interference possibilities of Snake and GBH. And those tag team championships are on the line. Magnum Opus do not look worried.
They do not. They look confident. The monster, the future, and the mastermind once again stand tall. 2 reigns, one of the longest reigning tag team reigns in the history of N.E.W. Owen.
The question is, are they becoming overconfident? Because it's arguably what cost them their tag titles in the first place. First time around, they got a bit cocky and drew the ire of Adrian Goldman. This main event is bound to be an incredible matchup though.
Blaze O'Grady on the way to the ring. At a combined weight of 529 pounds, Blaze and O'Grady.
Great response for these two.
Blaze O'Grady and their opponents. At a combined weight of 885 pounds, they are the Team Vader and the future Rick Weaver.
Tremendous history. Tag team championships.
Tremendous history, tremendous pedigree, tremendous teamwork. Against Blaze and O'Grady, a team that has undoubtedly improved each other's fortunes to no end, Owen. I mean, the best form I've seen either of those men on in quite some time. But this could be a step too far for the plucky underdogs. Blaze starts up against Vega, of course, a world champion. Oh my word, what an enziguri by Blaze. Bulldog takes out Vega.
It's 331 days overall in their 2-time tag team runs.
Irish whip.
Snake Eyes.
Point tag team run.
Oof.
21 days. Trying to catch up to their 210-day run prior to that. Magnum here. Still fighting strong.
Oh, stiff kick there by Blades, trying to take down the Bizman. It's like cutting down an oak tree. Doof, hard elbow there by Vega. And again right to the midsection.
I've just
Swift
realised
left
something.
hand.
That conjoined tag team title reign that Magnum Opus have had of 331 days now strikes them as the longest overall tag team champions. They have beaten Los Luchadores on both fronts now. Magnum Opus just adding accolade after accolade to the
Hard
repertoire.
shots to the head of Blades by Rick Weaver.
This match is not going Blazing O'Grady away as we speak.
I think it's interesting to note as well, the only time Rick Weaver's been in action as of late, Erwin, since he lost the World Heavyweight Championship to Razor Parsons, is in the tag team. I don't think I have seen Rick Weaver in singles action since he's lost the World Heavyweight Championship.
Well, again, with all of the titles, barring the juniors, being held up by End Times or Magnum Opus members, the coalition between the two groups has kind of blocked opportunities for Rick Weaver. He's left to face only tag teams, if you will.
I wonder how the future feels about that. Oh my word!
Well, arguably, I suppose he could go for the European now. Hannibal Jacobs has taken it from Nate. I
Standing
neglected that.
Supernada there from Blaze. Incredible athleticism. Tags in O'Grady, the harder hitter of the two. Rick Weaver's in a whole world of trouble right now. Wait a minute, arm drag there, great counter, perhaps playing a little bit of possum here was Weaver. Stiff left hand to O'Grady.
Jab with the right that O'Grady was looking at.
Oof.
O'Grady's still back to his feet.
Yeah, kick to the midsection. O'Grady trying to work on Weaver in the corner. Oh!
Buckleplex. Shades of Lisa Chase, but it did the job, and O'Grady is psyched up.
Yeah, O'Grady's trying to regain some adrenaline here, some momentum. They know what a coup it would be to beat Magnum Opus at their own game.
Weaver just cutting off that strike, that run of O'Grady.
Stiff shots here by Weaver, who has changed up his style as of late. Much more MMA based. Oh, that's just a swift slap there. Sheer disrespect shown by Weaver.
Back, butting of heads here between the two.
Knee drag, cock through knee drag there by Weaver, who makes the tag to the ace in the hole. Vega.
Scissor kicks for O'Grady there, completely blocked off. Oh wait
a minute, bear hug. This could be over right here, O'Grady. Nowhere to go, centre of the ring. Referee asks him if he wants to submit. Can the big Irishman hold on? Referee says no. Can he?
Shots to the gut of freedom.
Hard shot square to the ribs there.
Damage be done for O'Grady. Is desperate for a tag now. Has taken down Vega. What a boot that was. Manages to get back to his corner.
Stiff forearm shot.
Interestingly though, stepped away from it. What has O'Grady got in mind here?
Oh, what a knee! Ripcord knee there from O'Grady, taking down Vega with one shot. How often do you see that? Even Snake was worried, told to get back in his corner by the referee, and now at the opportune moment the mastermind causes a distraction. Referee giving Snake a piece of his mind, but it's not going to stop Vega. Oh! Torturak slam.
And Vega looking to put an end to this.
Vega bomb!
Oh, just clashing all the way down the turnbuckle pads.
That's gonna be all. O'Grady kicks out of this. It'll be a small miracle. Oh, double axe handle.
Blaze saves it. I think a bit hesitant to save it himself after that.
I think Blaze fought twice before running in there to save his tag team partner after that vicious Vega bomb in the corner. Rick Weaver just couldn't quite get there.
O'Grady is fighting back, however. but to everyone's amazement.
Yeah, the big Irishman psyching himself again, digging deep, finding that other level that makes a champion. Oh! Big back body drop by Vega.
Oh, blocked. O'Grady's still somehow fighting through the pain that's got to be in him. Tag finally made to Blaze. Opus in trouble here. Oh, that dual strike we've seen before. On the strength from Blaze.
Great Northern Lights, he's hooked the leg.
Rick
Tremendous
Weaver.
athleticism by Blaze. Was a distraction too? Like, yes, it was.
Rick Weaver perhaps distracting just long enough. Blaze not wasting any time going for another pin, but that is not going to get Vega down for 3.
Yeah, I mean, he technically got a 3, but it wasn't in order. Blaze with that vicious kick, taking out the big man. Vega's in trouble here, putting Blaze and O'Grady arguably. Oh, wait a minute, no!
Oh, what a knee.
Oh, and just like that, you almost forgot about Vega's ability to recover.
Back to that bear hug.
Vicious bear hug, and it's over. Well, you might escape one, but you won't escape two. Let him go, goddammit, it's over.
And with that, our main event comes to an end.
The Magnum Opus, still the tag team to beat here in N.E.W. The dominance unquestioned. Blaze and O'Grady on a great run came to a staggering halt tonight.
What's in store for next week? Only wait and see. Thank you and good night.
Good night.